A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Survival of No Limits. And now for today, this is Survival of No Limits, of course. But I'm Jay Nowak, and I'm pretty much going to be coming back here tonight to let you guys know that more content is coming on the way. And I mean a lot. Especially because there's going to be a lot of more Survival of No Limits coming through to you. But also because Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo and Honest Jay Nowak and many other series here and there are going to be even bigger by today's standards. But for now, let me just say that not a lot of people have known about it by today's standards, but this is in fact an old school practice that I feel like many people out there should at least take some time to practice. This is called CPR, chest compression, if you will. And of course, this is in fact an art that many people can try to pull off in an attempt to resuscitate someone who might in fact be going through some sort of cardiopulmonary arrest or some sort of arrest that might have to do with the heart itself. Chest compression is in fact one way that you could in fact try to revive someone, but there have actually been dozens of other ways to do so as well. But I won't really go into detail on the others right now, as I mainly want to focus on chest compression, since it is in fact one of the most common revival tools that anyone out there could do. Chest compression is simply put the art of, well, placing both hands on the chest and then, well, doing something like that. But most of the time, whenever someone wants to associate CPR with something, then well, any song by the Bee Gees would pretty much work. Night Fever, How Deep Is Your Love, You Should Be Dancing, Tragedy, and a lot of others here and there. Any song by the Bee Gees pretty much tends to work as the best backdrop for how often you should press down on the chest, pretty much. It's a pretty good way to also simulate the kind of average resting heart rate that seems to be put into place. So let's just say that aside from everything else I've already talked about here on CPR, someone out there might actually be going through some sort of cardiac arrest. And as a result, I'd like you guys to go ahead and take in these facts, because it just might save someone's life. All lives, in fact, have a possibility of being brought back. In the same way as Smokey Bear can tell you that only you can prevent forest fires, I'd say only you can stop death from taking over. Not really going to trademark that, but you know what? It is what it is. And as a result of that, well, that's pretty much all I got to say here as a whole. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.